Kirov reporting.
Attacking.
Target acquired. Maneuver props engaged.
For home country. Fire at will. Mommy!
We will bury them.
For the Union.
Happy birthday! Attacking! Helium mix optimal.
For Mother Russia.
He's fried. Close and fire!
We are being attacked!
A new comrade joins us.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now we're going to compare the Kirov to the other Tier 5 cruisers with the addition of the newly testing Russian cruisers, the German cruisers that were recently added, and then the premium Russian cruiser, the Murmansk, plus with the Japanese and Americans, we've got 5 total Tier 5 cruisers, right? So at first glance, you'll notice a few things, specifically to the Kirov. One is it's got the second biggest guns as far as Tier 5 cruisers are concerned. The Furutaka has the biggest 6 203mm main guns. The Kirov is in second place with its 9 180mm main guns. However, the Furutaka still has the highest artillery rating at 57 compared to the Kirov's 55. Now, as far as secondary armament is concerned, it looks like the Kirov has the best secondary armaments in the game, or of the Tier 5 cruisers. The Murmansk and the Omaha have 4 152mm secondaries. Actually, that's false. Those are primaries. They have no secondaries. You look at the Königsberg, it's got 2 88s, which are dual purpose. And the Furutaka has 4 120mm secondary guns. So ruling out the Omaha and Murmansk, only comparing it to the Furutaka and Königsberg, it seems like the Kirov has the best secondaries. Now, another interesting thing is that the Kirov has the second highest main battery firing range, second only to the Königsberg and only by 0.2 kilometers, with a main firing range of 16.3 kilometers. So this thing can really reach out and touch someone, but just marginally different than marginally less than the Königsberg. However, the Kirov does have the worst torpedoes and worst torpedo ratings of all the Tier 5 cruisers. The Omaha has a rating of only 13, and the Murmansk only has a rating of 15, but when you look at the ranges of the torpedoes, you can definitely see that the Russians are really lacking. You've only got 1 triple torpedo launcher per side on the Kirov, and your torpedoes only go 4 kilometers. Now, there are torpedo upgrades, and the Omaha hull when fully upgraded to the C version, you actually decrease your torpedoes. So while right here, I just fully upgraded everything and did the maximum hulls, maximum everything, right? So the Omaha, actually the B hull variant of the Omaha actually has a better torpedo rating, but you trade it for a marginal increase in AA defense for the Omaha. So, but when you look at the Kirov, that's kind of where it stands out from the rest of the cruisers, is it's in its AA rating. It's got those 37s, which are pretty dang good, and then its secondary main armament, the 6-100s, also serve as dual-purpose AA. So it is the fastest ship of all the Tier 5 cruisers at 35.5 knots. The Furutaka is the second fastest at 34.5. Königsberg's slowest at 32.5, and the Murmansk and Omaha, which are the same hulls, have a speed of 34 knots. So you've got better speed than the Königsberg. And so if you ever get in a dueling fight, you know, with the Königsberg, they may be able to outrange you by 0.2 kilometers, but you can definitely outrun them. You've got 3 knots increased speed. So the maneuverability rating on the Kirov, the only one that's worse than it is the Königsberg, which we just went over with being the slowest ship, so that's probably the main thing. It has the slowest rudder shift time by far at 7.8 seconds. Look at the Murmansk, 3.8 seconds rudder shift time relative to the Omaha, which is the same ship, more or less, at 5.7. Furutaka at 5.7, Königsberg at 6.9. But the rudder shift time is definitely something you have to be aware of for the Kirov when dealing with enemy torpedoes and the like. So concealment rating, it's got the lowest concealment rating. It can be spotted at 14.2 kilometers from surface ships and 7.5 kilometers from air targets. Definitely the most visible, but it's a large... I still think that Russian cruisers, I went over in my Russian cruiser video, that Russian cruisers were the top of the line. They were the capital ships of the Russian Navy during World War II. They didn't have any modern battleships. So overall, you can see the difference here. Furutaka having the most hit points and the most armor, tying armor with the Omaha and the Murmansk. The Königsberg truly is a glass cannon with only 50 millimeters of total armor and only 24,300 hit points, the lowest. But the Königsberg is very good with its AP shells. The Kirov, I think, is very similar to the German cruisers in that regard with their glass cannons. The Kirov definitely felt like it. But you can see here the stats, pause at any time, look over them, and you know what? I'm liking the Kirov, and it is fun to look at the differences with the other ships, but you can definitely see how your torpedoes are surely an afterthought, whereas with the Furutaka, when you have your torpedoes upgraded, you have a 10-kilometer range. You know, that's what, 250% more than the Kirov's range of 4 kilometers? That's considerable. Yep, definitely short-range torpedoes. The worst torpedoes... and second best guns on the Kirov. Your speed is the highest, but you trade for that with your turning circle radius and a really high rudder shift time. So, I mean, you look at the rudder shift time of the Omaha and the Murmansk especially. 3.8 seconds. Are you kidding me? Anyway, so that is the Tier 5 cruisers and how they compare to the Kirov. So let's get into some action. Oh, yes! Jade Cheeks is down. That was their ace. Their Minakaze ace. Alright, let's go for this combo.
Kirov reporting.
Oh, yeah, he's presenting. And he's Tier 5. We could pen. Come on.
Torpedoes to port!
Port! Where the shit? Oh, those are friendlies. Torpedoes! Torpedoes alarm! Rear! Torpedoes! Come on. Let's just wreck this thing, man. Ugh, not good enough. We need penetrations. Whoa, what the shit? Relax. Come on. Oh, baby! That's what we needed. And now it's time to finish him off. Oh, damn it, he's turning and angling. He can't escape. What's this? A Miyoko? Shit. Oh god, incoming fire. Where's the sits? We need them sits, bruh. Sit rep. The sit rep is we need citadels. Oh! One? Only one. Incoming fire from lots of people. Oh no.
Critical engine damage.
Repair the damn engines! Oh shit, he's turning.
Problem solved, sir.
Yes!
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Narrow band is needed. Torpedoes are en route. We're gonna get citadel so badly.
Main turret critically damaged.
Keep turning. Oh god.
Turret blown up.
Oh god. Torpedoes in the water, but I don't know if we're gonna survive. We can't repair. We can't repair! We can't repel! We've totally lost. Goodbye, Mr. Bond. Vengeance is Kirov's. We have reported. We've got 2 turrets in operating abilities. Citadel. Magazine. I'm getting really ambitious now. Oh shit. Full stop. Are we repaired yet? Oh my. I could shoot at this guy. One of our turrets got completely wrecked. Oh no, York. Oh no, York. Come on, can we hit him? Ooh, so close. Full reverse! We don't have a propeller, Baron! We don't have propeller, it is wrecked. Alright, I guess we gotta use the repair. We gotta get in action. We got a Colorado sneaking off. We did finally get some Kirov torpedoes, though. And our team is absolutely getting routed. Absolutely. Absolument! We got a destroyer over there. We got the Colorado slinking off. Switch to high explosive rounds. Expect incoming torpedoes and destroyers. Enemy is about to win, but I will not give up. Not today. And not ever. Oh boy! Nice job there, Minikaze. Alright, where's this little dingus? The dingus with the mingus, mate. I don't know where his torpedoes will be. A Cleveland and a Hatsuharu. I've been detected, but I cannot detect him. And I can't go on a predictable wait. There we are. Oh shit. A little too far in front. That could have finished him off.
Enemy is about to win.
Not if I can help it.
Unable to maneuver.
Oh shit, incoming! Yes! Damn the torpedoes! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we done did our duty. We did it. We did it. We were in it to win it. But our team was just not effective enough. But that was a tier 7 game. I can't wait to see the score. Alright guys, so here it is. We got 0-0 because they're testing vehicles right now. 53 hits, 2 torpedoes, 2 floods, 6 citadels, boys. You gotta love the citadels. And how'd we do? We were the best on the losing team, and that Minikaze was pretty good too. Tier 7 game, though. Keep that in mind. Look at that. 5-5-5. Our best 3 players, and their 2 best players were Tier 5s. That's impressive. That was the battle of the Tier 5s. We went out there and gave it 110%. So let's see. We knocked out the Miyoko, took out a Congo and a Minikaze, and we shot at a Colorado. But yeah, man, killing a Tier 7 cruiser always feels nice. 50,000 damage from our AP shells and 14,000 from 2 torpedo hits. We actually got a decent amount of secondary shells to hit there. But overall, the Kirov is a beast. I like it. It's a glass cannon. You got to be very careful. Much like most cruisers, never just expose your broadside or you're going to get citadeled. And whenever you see an enemy cruiser giving you the broadside, load those APs, hit that citadel, make that money. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kirov.